In today's video, we will be talking about one of the fastest growing sources of passive income that any Filipino can invest into in 2026. Why am I saying this? Because in this particular video, we will be discussing real estate investment trust or REITs. There is no other business enterprise in the Philippines that is more regulated by the government other than REITs, because every REIT company is legally required to distribute 90% of their taxable income to its shareholders. Yes, 90%. I don't know where you are now in your investing journey. You may be a beginner or building your retirement portfolio, but I invite you to stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know which REITs deserve your attention and why. Let's get started. Before we proceed, just a disclaimer, this content is for educational and informational purpose only and not a financial advice. Let me provide a brief overview of REITs. A real estate investment trust is a government-regulated investment program that lets you invest in income-producing real estate sponsored by huge and mature real estate companies through the stock market. In recent years, REITs have become popular with stock investors as it has become a decent source of passive income. Here are the top 5 Philippine REITs that you can choose to invest. Again, do your research to make sure that you land into the investment that is aligned to your investing principle and guidelines. The first on our list is A-REIT Incorporated. This REIT is often called the pioneer, being the first to join the Philippine stock market. Being the very first in the REIT market, A-REIT is a trailblazer. It sets the bar of the REIT market. The company was reorganized in 2019 and successfully listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange on August 13, 2020, marking a major milestone for the local REIT market. The company is delivering stable returns to investors by distributing at least 90% of its income as dividends, while maintaining strong tenant demand across its high-quality property areas across the country. Here is a bit of a background of A-REIT. This REIT is sponsored by Ayala Land, one of the Philippines' largest real estate developers. The portfolio of A-REIT includes premium office buildings and retail properties, mostly in Makati, BGC, and Cebu. Talking about the financial performance of the company, it is generally one of the highest share prices among Philippine REITs, reflecting quality assets and strong institutional backing. What is the future outlook of A-REIT? It is aggressively expanding via acquisitions from Ayala Network, which includes malls, warehouses, and potentially data centers. Ayala has been bringing a strong brand name for decades, which can help them provide its promise to its shareholders. Here are the challenges that may prevent A-REIT from achieving its goals. Number 1, office vacancies. Office vacancies are risks from hybrid work trends. While companies are open for work-from-home arrangements, rentals are slowing down. And lastly, slow economic cycles may affect real estate growth. Here is a question for investors. Why invest in a REIT? These are the 3 clear and observable reasons. Number 1, there is a solid sponsor, which is one of the most stable and real property company in the country and a strong brand. Second, a diversified high-quality portfolio is something that investors can depend on. And thirdly, a stable income through consistent dividends is expected every quarter coming from the company's revenue. The approximate 3-year average dividend yield of A-REIT is 5.5% to 6% per year. Second on our list is M-REIT Incorporated, a company known for growth and dividend. M-REIT is a REIT segment of MegaWorld Corporation and managing a portfolio of 24 Grade A office and commercial assets as of late 2025. They have a total of over 325,000 square meter leasable area in key townships like Eastwood City and Uptown Bonifacio. Majority of the tenants managed by MREIT come from BPO companies. This REIT is aspiring to grow its portfolio to 1 million square meter by 2027. This REIT is sponsored by MegaWorld Corporation with focus on office and commercial properties across townships. In terms of its financial standing, MREIT has a decent dividend yields with steady distributable income growth year on year that makes it a secure investment. This REIT has a bright future, having a strong presence in integrated communities that boosts occupancy. Any business is without challenges. For MREIT, management of office portfolio means sensitivity to office space demand fluctuations. The company can also be affected by the overall condition of the economy. But is MREIT worth investing? Here are the reasons why we need to invest in MREIT. Number one, there's a good balance of growth and income. Second, exposure to expanding township ecosystems. And thirdly, a good dividend yield in the past 3 years of 6.8% to 7.2% per year. The third REIT on our list is RL Commercial REIT Incorporated. RCR is the premier real estate investment trust of the Gokongwei Group. Sponsored by Robinsons Land Corporation, RCR holds a diverse, high-quality portfolio of 38 commercial assets, including 21 malls and 17 offices, totaling over 1.15 million square meters of gross leasable area. RCR focuses on income-producing assets, primarily office spaces and retail, located in key central business districts and urban areas. RCR has shown robust financial standing as it started its entry in the Philippine Stock Exchange. RCR is among the larger REIT portfolios by gross leasable area. The acquisition of property units in major cities and provinces have substantially expanded its footprint in the REIT market. The diversified portfolio of RCR has supported a more stable dividend flows. The major challenge of RCR is the environment is cyclical and sensitive to consumption downturns. However, there are two reasons why we need to invest in RCR. Number one, Robinsons Land is a strong sponsor given its presence in the Philippine market for decades. Second, the diversified portfolio of retail and office can produce flexibility in mixed markets. The year 3 average dividend yield of RCR is 6.3% to 6.7% per year. The fourth REIT for our review is Philinvest REIT or PhilREIT. We are looking on this REIT as a sustainable office REIT. PhilREIT is the first sustainability-themed real estate investment trust in the Philippines. It is called Sustainability-Themed REIT because its portfolio is built on green certified, energy efficient and sustainable properties with high percentage of its energy sourced from renewables. Sponsored by Philinvest Land Incorporated, it holds a portfolio of 17 Grade A green certified office buildings, mainly in Northgate Cyberzone, Alabang and Cebu, and 2.9 hectares of land in Boracay. PhilREIT has maintained a competitive dividend yield among mid-tier REITs. One of the major challenges of PhilREIT is its recent periods of underperformance and volatility compared to peers. But why should we invest in PhilREIT? The portfolio of PhilREIT is sustainable as business opportunities are expanding, its rental potential is also growing. Alabang and Cebu are two of the most active emerging areas in the country today. The 3-year average dividend yield of PhilREIT is 7.5% to 8% per year. The fifth REIT in our list is Citycore Energy REIT Corporation. This is a unique REIT because its focus is on renewable energy operations. Citicorp Power Incorporated is a leading Philippines-based pure renewable energy developer and operator focused on solar, run-over-river hydro, and wind energy. It is aiming to operate 5 gigawatt of power by 2028. The good thing about C-REIT is that its dividends yields are coming from energy leases. C-REIT has a bright future since renewable energy demand is projected to grow globally, giving REIT a very positive option. C-REIT is a good investment because its environment, social, governance is fully aligned with alternative asset exposure. Second, there is a potential growth with renewable energy expansion. And the 3-year average dividend yield of Citicorp is between 6.8% to 7.5% per year. Here are some common challenges across the Philippine REITs. Higher interest rates can compress valuations. Second, the hybrid work affects office leasing demand. Thirdly, real estate is cyclical and downturns can affect occupancy and rent growth. However, we cannot discount the opportunities of REITs ahead. Urbanization and population growth supporting demand in offices, retail, logistics, and renewable infrastructure. Second, new REIT listings and regulatory shifts could expand the market. Here are the final takeaways on the top Philippine REITs. Number 1, best for stability is A-REIT and RCR. Growth and dividends is M-REIT, and niche sustainability is PhilREIT and C-REIT. So if you're serious about building passive income and diversifying beyond traditional stocks and savings, REITs are a good tool you cannot ignore. Click the like button if this video helped you and hit subscribe for more investing breakdowns every week. Drop a comment which REIT are you most excited about and why. I'll be reading them all.